game, and I think even if it didn't blow people out of the water, it still would have been a solid offering and an attempt to see what the community wanted. And real quick, I did want to mention that we have officially partnered with Civil.gg. If you're looking to win more games in both Madden 26 or College Football 26, you need to check out our website, Civil.gg. We have full offensive and defensive guides that'll actually help you win more games, and weekly new content that's built for players of all game modes at all skill levels. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members. 98% of them say they've won more games since joining. Unlock the tips and tricks you need to win more games by clicking the link below and using code ERIC. And now, back to the video. Now, when it was announced that they were coming back, a lot of people were thinking about NFL 2K and All Pro Football 2K8, but this game was never going to be anything like those games because, again, it can't be a full sim. It could have never fully rivaled what Madden is able to do with the sim license, but it still could have been a really good game that could have still gave them competition and pushed them to do more cool things in their game. Because even an arcade-style NFL 2K game could have been a pretty big deal just because of the fact that it was 2K alone. And if it was successful, if it was a hit, it would have shown that there's still demand for other football games, and maybe it would have reminded the NFL that competition is actually a good thing, even though the NFL typically doesn't like competing brands. Maybe they would have had a change of heart in this situation. But even aside from all that, just having another major player in the space, even if it's arcade, it still forces EA to maybe look at their game a little closer and not get too complacent on what they have, because at any time the NFL is the company that can decide what they want to do. But for one reason or another, NFL 2K just could not come to a decision on what they want to do. The title was restarted a couple of different times, maybe because they were leaning too far simulation, or maybe because they just didn't like the direction they were going. Regardless, we waited 6 years. All we got was a mobile game that was shut down a year after release, and now the future for any type of NFL 2K involvement looks more bleak than ever, since they had a foot back in the door and they kind of squandered it. So will we ever see any NFL 2K games again? I mean, it's not completely dead. The CEO said if there's opportunity there, they may look at it again. But realistically, I just don't see it happening after how these last 6 years unfolded. And any future NFL 2K game likely would still not be allowed to be simulation, because the NFL just re-upped the exclusive deal with EA when it was reported that EA was actually okay with opening the license up and not going exclusive because they feel that they could have gotten a cheaper deal and no other company was coming along anytime soon to really compete with them. But the NFL, from all reports, kind of forced their hand, saying if you don't go exclusive, we'll find somebody else that wants to, because the NFL wants that big price tag at the end of the day, and they want one game that's easier for them to control. So seeing as that's how the NFL has operated, and 2K having their foot in the door, not doing anything from the arcade style of things, it doesn't really look like we're going to see any other major NFL games anytime in the near future. And then I've seen a lot of people say, what about another all-pro football game? Why doesn't 2K go back to something like that again? And on paper, sure, it does sound great. No NFL license, you don't have restrictions, just make the best playing football game possible. But the reality is, it's not that simple. The biggest problem is, without the NFL, most people just simply don't care. That's the truth. All Pro Football 2K8 is a perfect example. Great gameplay, tons of personality, and it even had former all-time great NFL players in it. People who played the game loved it. Heck, a lot of people still play that game today, but it didn't sell. Because when casual fans turn on a football game, they want real teams and real players. People want to play with Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Cowboys fans want to play with their Dallas Cowboys. They want the NFL. And from a business standpoint, that's really what matters, especially for a company like 2K. Look, 2K isn't really the company of old, much like most other gaming companies. The people that made 2K5 and 2K8, those people aren't really there anymore. And 2K as a company doesn't operate how they did many years ago. And one thing they surely aren't going to do is spend years developing a football game without the license, without guaranteed sales. They're not going to try to build something from scratch again. That's a huge risk, and in today's market, companies, especially like 2K or EA or any of these other companies, they just don't take risks like that anymore. So unless something changes with the NFL license, or 2K finds a different approach that they really want to see through, it's hard to see 2K jumping back into football at all. And that's really the biggest takeaway here. This wasn't just about one game getting canceled. It's about how hard it is to even exist in this space if you're not Madden. And with all that being said, while you're here, if you are interested in what we know so far about Madden 27, we did get some leaks recently, and you can see that video right here on the screen.
Come on, man.
Everyone keeps asking me how I do my podcast alone.
My
The
point
answer,
is, like,
Riverside.
Yeah, I didn't think too.
I get high quality podcast recording.
I mean, I didn't think I didn't think that. I mean, NFL 2K5 was that good either. I really didn't. I didn't think it was that good of a game. I just didn't. The game was broken. You know, it wasn't good. He beat it. He beat Sorrows. Wow. Oh, it's just not live. Okay. Please live. Ugh. Damn. Oh, wait, no. 2 minutes. He beat it? Seriously? He beat Sorrows? God. That's like, yeah. That's like this is like one of the hardest, this is like the second hardest game on the PS5. No, made by this hardest game. I mean, yeah, like, this is one, I mean, yeah, this is me, this is the second, this is harder, this is the second hardest game on the, besides the PS5 besides Returnal. Yeah, I have Returnal too. It's like, exactly, the game's freaking hard as hell. Yeah, that's why I wanted to say to him, maybe you should, that's why I said that, maybe you should make the game, that's game
Yo, what's the word, Smacko Squad? What's the word? Back with another Sorrow stream. Let's get it. Hit that like button if y'all want to. Hit that subscribe if y'all want to. And if y'all new here, hit the post notification bell for latest uploads, latest updates. Keep God first, stay safe, stay positive, and do what y'all gotta do on, bro. Let's see. Is the end coming up soon? Let's see. Bro. Let's see. Let's get to it. For them gray.
Damn. Wow. Well, this guy's.
Why did you cancel your Midjourney subscription?
I found this hidden AI that does everything I want for a one-time cost. I'll show you.
Let's say you...
Bitch. I ain't dying to you again, bitch. Thought I was gonna die to him again. Fuck I look like. Fuck you think you fight? Milk. Give me that blue. Fuck out of here.
So basically with these games, you have to figure out, yeah.
I want to go over there, but it's crazy. They don't let me get over there.
Yeah, that's what sets these games aside from other.
It will all be okay, Nydia. It will all be fine.
The thing is, though, exactly, you can figure out the attack pattern with the enemies. You can probably figure out this. Yeah, you can pretty much figure out any hard game if you can figure out the attack patterns.
I'm almost there, Nydia.
The king awaits. The shore will witness.
I mean, it is hard, but once you like figure out like boss patterns, like you know the way they fight, the way they do different moves, the way they react, becomes easy, becomes simple. what I mean. Like, yeah, you just have to figure out the enemy's attack and everything. Wow. Shit. Damn. This isn't even king. The reason why they call you. You know what I mean? All you have to do is and another thing is, you have to figure out what the weakness is. Figure out the
Oh shit, okay. Oh!
guy, dude. Look at him. He isn't really even. Right. I don't know, man. Look, he's like, you know, shit. His eyes. Yeah, he does. See how his face is locked in? Yeah, exactly. You gotta stay focused. That's how you be a partner. So,
Fuck!
whoa! You don't have hardly any out. Wow. You know, wow. This is big. Look. Oh.
Damn!
Oh.
That nigga easy as fuck!
He had it.
What fucked me up was that rush-in punch. That's what fucked me up.
Wow.
Bro, I almost beat him on the first try. I want to get him to the third phase to see that third phase before I die. I almost did on Fodem Grade.
He was so close.
That nigga easy as fuck.
But he's useful after all.
Bro, that nigga easy as fuck.
He's opened the path for me.
That rush in punch, I gotta watch out for that rush in punch second phase. The second phase gotta be the hardest phase. It gotta be, cause how it is. He do like 4 different moves, like 4, 5 different moves the second phase. So the third phase probably be a breeze. I can tell on bro.
Oh, usually on the first phase.
On bro, I can tell. If I had full health, cause I walked in that motherfucker like with a quarter.
That's what he needs to. That's what he needs to live stream next. Returnal. If he can make like Sorrow's cake like that, he needs to like conquer the exactly. He needs to conquer the hardest game on the PS5. Returnal. Exactly. You can beat this shit. Returnal. Returnal should be a breeze. Yeah, for him. Exactly. He makes hard games like this look like a cakewalk, man. Exactly. He plays hard games and he pretty much knocks it out of the park. You know, and he plays games like this. Pretty much masters these hard ass games on the first try. That's all. That's what the DJ Trey teams. He's really good. Exactly. I can probably learn some pointers off of him. You know, how to play hard ass games like that. Probably get some real good